So a couple of new things around spawn. I have dug out this hole a little more. I haven't really added anything new to it. Oh, let me get in. Just kind of squared it off and dug it a little deeper. And then of course put the creeper face here. Not the best, one-to-one pixel art, but I like it. It does the job, especially from high above or on a map. Does the trick. I added some maps over here. On this world, I don't think I've ever had a big scale map, and I decided, I also just learned you could put item frames and whatnot on trapdoors, and I thought that was really cool. So yeah, got the creeper face here, and now I'm deciding whether or not I want to do just a flat slime face here, like the creeper face, or if I want to do a big three-dimensional tall slime. It would kind of obstruct the view of my link, and it's right directly behind that sorting system, so I don't know. I'd like to do the big three-dimensional one, but I feel like it's going to be obscured, so I may just do the flat one over top. I remembered I forgot to show the witch farm in the last one, and I also, while swimming around in the nearest ocean looking for tridents, looking for some drones that had tridents, didn't find any. Found an old overworld gold farm I did not know was on this world. I don't remember if I built it or if somebody else built it before they left the world and it became just my single player, but here it is. It's super close to spawn for me to not have any recollection of it. I haven't hung out here at all to see if it works any kind of decently. I assume not. It's pretty small. Okay, so it does spawn in zombies occasionally, it looks like. And it looks like there's some redstone going on too. I don't remember if I built this or not. I don't think I did. It doesn't look all that familiar to me. Anyway, that's over here. Literally just by spawn. This is where I was swimming around, just over here in this ocean, looking for any drowns at all, and I couldn't find but a handful, and none of them had tridents. I think one of them had a nautilus shell, which was cool. I haven't had any of those on this world yet. And I did double check. This world was originally generated on 1.8 because I've got the andesite, diorite, and granite spawning in here in the spawn. So I'm running low on rockets, so I have decided, of course, where that creeper is. I am going to build a creeper farm there. And what's great about getting those villagers down under that little glass platform and having their workstations and beds there, cats are starting to spawn like crazy over there. So originally I was wondering how I was going to go about building a creeper farm, of course with the trapdoors on the ceilings of whatever spawning pads I made, but didn't know if I was going to use water streams or just use their AI and have them float off or walk towards the edge and maybe push them off with some water streams. But with all these cats spawning, I think I'll use those to my advantage. This is the old witch farm. I came over here after recording last episode, realized it had gaps in its spawning pads. Originally so I could see if they were spawning. I just had them set up like this, and of course that lets light in now, so I had to patch all those up, and I had a platform that went out several blocks in each direction. So I tore all that out, let the water kind of fill in, and I was going to go right up to the edge, but I decided not to. Left a little bit of a border. I was filling in some holes with all the slabs I was picking up. It still works. I didn't know because it had been so long since I'd been over here, and I know the world generation is different since this world was originally made. So I didn't know if this would still be recognized as a witch farm, but it is. There used to be a dropper elevator that brought all the items up here, and I tore that out off screen to replace it with a bubble elevator. You can see way down there at the bottom where my crosshairs are. That's where the dropper elevator's there. So I came over here, forgetting it existed. Very low on rockets, of course. Where'd it go? There was an old Afk Fish Farm here. I'm sure whoever watches this, someone will recognize this design. It's been all over the place, but none of the Afk Fish Farms work anymore for treasure loot. If I needed obscure amounts of fish, I guess it would still work, but don't really need it. So this has got some gunpowder, and this will last me a little bit, but I've got maybe a stack of rockets somewhere else, and then a couple pieces of gunpowder on me and this, and that's it. So that creeper farm's going to be pretty essential here soon. I think today, though, we're going to start on the pigman farm, and I gathered all the supplies I needed, except for the string. I had the tripwire hooks, the trapdoors, the ice, the soul sand, everything. I forgot the string. Also, I remembered while editing that first episode, it's the F5 squat and punch. I don't know why I was saying F3. Anyway, so 6 stacks of string needed. I've got maybe a couple of stacks lying around somewhere, and this. So I spent several nights just farming spiders out here. Anyway, now I've got all of it that I need, and I can begin building the gold farm. So right here at these chests, I believe, is where the closest nether wastes is in my new, freshly loaded nether. It goes off, a few blocks in each direction, but there's also plenty of crimson forest around here. So I think my first step is going to be to kind of mark out up there in the sky where the bounding box is for the nether waste, so I can really cut back on how many piglins are spawning, because I'd rather have just the zombified ones. I should also note I don't plan on using this as an experience farm. I've tried to, with flying machines back and forth, kind of bringing the pigmen where I want them, set it up that way, and it just hasn't worked out the way I want it to. Plus, I've got the Enderman farm. I'm not trying to get the XP as fast as physically possible in the game, so for me, it's just going to be a gold farm. Part of me's feeling like I should have brought a spare beacon out here. There's nothing quite like mining glass without a beacon. The good news is it's almost impossible to see these slabs on the roof. Wasn't really thinking about getting all these back when I was breaking them up there. Just trying to catch whatever I could and not really worry about the rest. Alright. Got myself geared back up and got all my stuff back that I lost to this stupid piglin. Get me up there. No. I have an extraordinarily hard time landing on this scaffolding while flying. Oh god, I'm gonna die again. Oh. Alright. So I've made some decent progress. Got all the pistons, trapdoors, and most of the comparators in. I guess one half of the comparators, and I gotta do the other side. Alright. I don't see any more piglins. This is just the fastest way I've found to do this without placing a lot of unnecessary blocks. Oh god! Stay on the scaffolding. So if I can remember, I will link to Etho's video where he shows his new witch farm with the shifting floor design, and ImpulseSV's old Ghast farm from many seasons of Hermitcraft and years ago. It's been a while. Get rid of him. There's one over there with a crossbow. I'm hoping he shoots the pigmen, and the pigmen don't then aggro me. Get him. I just need... Oh no! Did they already kill him? Why are they already after me? Are they up here? Gotta be very careful. Dang it. This is an issue I didn't see happening while building, and I didn't realize the piglin would be coming in and screwing with me this whole time. Ugh. What? I'll be back again. Okay, so the farm is all done and it works. It's not quite as efficient as I'd hoped for, and the only drops I'm getting so far are the gold nuggets and rotten flesh. No gold bars or enchanted swords yet. But at this point I'm calling it the overly complicated rotten flesh farm. I haven't done any math yet to see what the rates are because there's no collection system in place, but I still really like it. It's a design I haven't seen before, and it was a really fun challenge. It's also cool to see shifting floors can still be used in mob farms in these newer versions of the game. I'm strongly considering making another one. On one of the sides there's a fair bit of nether wastes, so I think I'll make another one next to it. Not today though, I've already spent several hours on it. There you can see it working. I think I'm going to go ahead and call it here. I've already spent a few hours on it, so next time I'm going to set up a collection system. I think we're going to go for the sweeping flying machines back and forth, so 2 rows of hoppers, and then we'll have those kind of converge in the middle and bring them up to a sorting system somewhere near my AFK platform. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, please check back for the next episode. I think we're going to finish up here and then get a couple more things done around spawn. Thanks. Bye.